Tubman Museum here in Macon is the most significant idea, concept, and site here. If we didn't have the Tubman, what would we have? We're telling stories sometimes that people have forgotten or lost or have been untold. My first introduction to the Tubman Museum was through Project Link. It was a team leadership program through the Macon, Middle Georgia Chamber of Commerce. I was introduced to the Tubman then. We had an event for Project Link at the old building, and it wasn't even complete yet, but I fell in love then. That was the moment. That was like my Jerusalem moment in terms of my connection to art, history, and culture. Tell you the story of how I got here at the Tubman. I am a University of Georgia alumnus, class of 1994. I didn't want to come to Macon at first. I said, I'm not gonna go back home, but I came back home and I said, well, if I'm gonna work anywhere here in Macon, I'm gonna work at the Tubman. To me, it's an awesome space. This building, the architecture itself, we have a crown at the top of our building. It's made of copper. The copper dome is made to pay tribute to the African Americans who helped build this city. We like to say, we built this city. Well, we built this city. In most cities, whether you're talking about New York City, New Orleans, Macon, Georgia, Atlanta, those cities were built with the work and influence, strong influence of African Americans who happened to be enslaved. And so Macon's, of course, no different. Whether you're talking about the actual dredging and removal of the swampland that was here, and the building of the first buildings that were here, the oldest buildings here in town. We built it with those invisible hands, those people who were not recognized for their skilled labor that they brought to America as enslaved people and inherited from their ancestors as skilled laborers here in Macon. When we talk about this building, we're celebrating all those intricate parts of making this story possible that we have here in America. So that's why there's a crown at the top of this building. We pay tribute also to the indigenous people who came here as enslaved, the indigenous people who lived here, with the stucco on the outside of the building. That yellow stucco, we actually went to Nigeria. We went to Igbo land. Ms. Chi Ezekwechi, who was our capital campaign chairperson and president of the board when we started construction of this building, she brought in a sample of yellow clay from Nigeria. So this building is hugely significant in terms of that to me personally. And every day I walk in here, it's a big wow. The story of the Tubman should be inspiration to each and every Bibb County student. There's a mural that sits behind me that tells the story of African American achievement in the arts, in the sciences. We have the Inventors Gallery, technology, innovations, government, religion. There should be some type of inspiration that they should be able to find from this, from learning from these people on these walls in this building, whether you're white or black, really. There should be some type of inspiration that you should be able to tie to that curriculum. But the thing of it is that consciousness of knowing that there is something bigger than yourself, or there's opportunity bigger than yourself, is what this museum offers. Come on, Macon, Georgia is home of Little Richard Penniman, the architect of rock and roll. He was born here. He grew up in Pleasant Hills, one of 12 children. His story is here at the Tubman. We have his piano around the corner. James Brown came to Macon to perform with the Upsetters, dream of his. We have his first single, the reel where his first single was recorded, here at the Tubman Museum. We have stories to tell here in Macon, so come on down and stay. We need you.